PA Loggers, Brews and Reviews.
This is Homa from PA Loggers, Brews and Reviews, and I'm bringing you my first review from New Trail of Williamsport, PA. And I mentioned them in another video as more of a hoppy type beer, and they do have a lot of hoppy beers. I've had their Lazy River Pils, and it's a little more on the hoppy side. I've had their Loyal Sock Lager, and it's a little more on the hoppy side for a lager. And I've had their Trail Ale, their Amber Ale, and it's really nice. It's a crisp, a little bit hoppy, but it's nice. And I wanted to try out their OktoberFest that they just released. I didn't have it last year, so I wanted to try it out. I figure that can't be hoppy, right? So let's try it out. And it smells hoppy. It has a little bit of a malty aroma to it, but it also has just a little bit of a citrusy hop aroma to it. So I'll let that settle down just a little bit. And like I said, I'm not against hoppy taste. I don't like the real grapefruity hoppy taste. I guess that's a taste that I'm not really fond of, having a lot of pine tree, grapefruity kind of taste to my hops. I like a little hoppy spice here and there. But I also get headaches from hoppy beers, so I'll just mention that. So too many hoppy beers, and I find out I get like a sinus headache. So it's nothing against hoppy beers, but I find that I just enjoy lagers and pilsners a little bit better. I just feel better drinking them. So I'm going to try this, though. And it definitely comes on with some hoppiness, some citrusy hoppiness, that grapefruity kind of hoppiness. Not overpowering, but it is there. And it's a little different for an Oktoberfest to have that. Now, there are some hoppy Oktoberfests out there, like Sierra Nevada, Lagertown a little bit, and I think the Stable 12 one that I reviewed is a little more hoppy. This is a little more of a grapefruity kind of hoppiness, and that's okay, but it actually dissipates quickly. It doesn't stay with you. The whole drink isn't all hoppy. It comes on a little hoppiness on the front end, and then it's really smooth on the back end. So I can't really knock it for being too hoppy or being hard to drink or being too bitter. I've had other fest beers that are more bitter that I've encountered, even though this has more of a hoppy flavor, but it has a little bit of a grapefruity, citrusy hop in the front end, and then it's just really smooth and a little bit of sweetness on the finish. So it's really nice. It took a little getting used to, because I'm not used to having hoppy Oktoberfest, but I have to say I really do like this. Once you get over the initial hop, the little scariness of the initial hoppiness, it goes away quickly, and it's just a really nice smooth beer. So I give them credit for kind of keeping their characteristics of what they usually have in their beers. I mean, they do make hoppier beers, and they have a lot of fans of their beers because of that. But this one has some of that hoppy quality to it, but it also is a nice, smooth, drinkable Oktoberfest. And at 6%, it doesn't taste like it at all. I'm not getting any kind of alcohol kick from it. So it's a really nice, smooth beer. So good job, New Trail, for putting out a nice Oktoberfest beer. I'm sure a lot of people will enjoy it, and I'm enjoying it too. So check it out. I think I would give it probably a 4. And it's hard for me to rate this because, there's so many Oktoberfests, and, hoppy Oktoberfests aren't on the top of my list always, but I don't want to knock them for that. I don't want to be like these guys on Untapped who knock Pilsners because they're not hoppy. I don't want to knock this because it's too hoppy. It's really good, I think. So I'd give it a 4. I'm not qualified to give it any higher than that, but I think it's really enjoyable. And if anybody asks me if it's good, I'd say it's excellent. It's a nice Oktoberfest, especially if you like a little more hop. So there you go from New Trail. Nice job, New Trail of Williamsport. And thanks for stopping by and having a beer with me. And check out over 200 reviews at my Untapped profile at RMHoma. That's a nice Pils.